Fluffy tail. All right. Welcome back, everyone, to Curse of the Vistani, episode 54? 54.
Does that technically make this our yearly anniversary?
Probably.
Even though we've skipped some, it would be the 50th.
Fluffy tail. All right. Welcome back, everyone, to Curse of the Vistani, episode 54? 54.
Does that technically make this our yearly anniversary?
Probably.
Even though we've skipped some, it would be the 50th.
Guys were able to successfully run away from some bullets. In lieu of actually fighting them, you decided to just get out of Dodge.
Like you do.
Mm-hmm. And after a little bit of traveling down the road, you ran into a couple of women, one of which was asking for help as her sister laid covered in blood on the side of the road. But Saflin had a bit of suspicion.
A bad juju feeling with her.
Yeah, had a bad feeling about this scenario, and let the rest of the party know. And San tried to cast a sleep spell on both of the women, which failed. But the women saw this happen, and the woman in red's demeanor instantly changed as she cast suggestion on Aurora, who beat the save. And then the bloodied woman sat up and attempted to cast Dominate Person on Saflin, who flipped the charm back on the woman, dominating her instead. And that is where we are going to pick up with the first initiative roll of in a month.
You know, it would be good if I actually brought up my character sheet.
Yeah, that would help.
That would. Yep. There
Get
we
the bad
go.
rolls out the way.
Yep.
There was no dice purge tonight.
Sorry, I guess I didn't have myself clicked on the tracker.
None of us. I don't think most of us did. It's fine. He usually manually does it anyway.
I can't see me to click.
Oh,
yeah.
true.
Yeah. Aurora and I are the only ones currently visible because everyone else is in the cart.
Yep.
Oh. So I want to say a heads up to stream while we're doing this. Nene's sick. Nene has cough. If I randomly am not talking, it's because I muted myself to cough.
Still adjusting people's voice volume, so if people are quiet on my end, I will be adjusting them.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
I think you're okay, Firedale. I had to boost Nene a little bit. And I may or may not have to boost Pika. It seems to go back and forth week to week.
I think it depends on if she's on her headset mic or her streaming mic.
Who? Me?
Pika.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
No, I've already turned you up, Nene. I was saying that I have to change your volume back and forth depending on which mic you're using.
Oh, yeah, I'm using the streaming mic at the moment. So.
Curio, we're still waiting on you.
We need initiative
Firebot initiative roll.
I was getting there. My character was taking a moment.
I was going to say, I've done mine.
There.
Yep, and Luna and Moro are sharing initiative.
22. Okay.
With San respectively.
San and Curio, what's your dex?
Mine's higher.
Yeah, mine's 18, so his is probably a lot higher.
Okay.
Tiebreaker.
Anon is gifting all the subs.
Anonymous gifted Firedale 2002
All right.
subscription. And
I'm glad somebody is getting sub love.
Firedale 2002.
I do know Anon's not feeling well right now either, so they're probably trying to give to feel better.
All right.
Gotcha.
So first up, Curio. What do you want to do?
Joel, really, Joel?
Actually, before that, Saflin, you have yet to give an instruction to your dominated person.
No, she said to take your friend and leave.
Correct.
Okay, so that's.
I rewatched that much.
Yeah, I did rewatch it today as well.
Yes, my
Okay.
my demand was take your friend and leave.
Okay. All right. Well then, Curio, you're up.
The bot's not subscribed.
We've been told that. We've heard her say that. We want things to be amicable if we can.
Oh, they've already attacked us at this point and tried to steal the cart, so I think amicable is out the window. Personally, but because you both would have seen that spells were attempted.
Yeah. Even
on
if we
us,
saw the
And you would have
reaction or not.
even though we shook them off.
I feel like there would have been a visual with Saflin reversing.
Probably, yeah.
Charm as well.
Okay.
Like staff glowing or something.
And it was the one in front of us, right?
Yeah, and they probably would have heard because suggestion's verbal component is the command.
The suggestion.
They would have told them telling Aurora that you better give us that card.
The one in blue is the one that Saflin has dominated.
Right, I'm talking about the one that targeted Aurora.
Yes, the red one is the one that.
They would have heard that one tell Aurora, I think you should hand over that card.
Yep.
They would have heard that. So that is a verbal component. So make your character decisions as you will, knowing that information.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yep.
Let's see. We know they're bad people. We don't know how bad yet. We know they cast spells. Okay. Please put me jumping out of the front of the cart in front of the horse on the left.
Okay. So right there.
That was good. So all good.
Okay.
And that way I'm between them and the horsey. Now that I'm out, can I see better the one laying on the ground? Does it actually appear to be?
They sat up or stood up, I think.
Currently, she is sat up, and she looks like she's covered in blood.
Okay.
But she's sat up. She's no longer lying down, like playing dead.
I have no medical knowledge like Lilia, so I can't say, yep, that's blood. So in an attempt,
roll a perception check if you want.
I will do that
Or
if I'm allowed to.
Yeah, investigation check would be to try and discern it.
Pretty sure I still don't know.
It looks like blood to you.
Yeah, definitely looks like blood, not hot fudge.
Like it looks pretty real to you.
Yeah. So this one that's in front, I would like to perform some attacks, and I'm not going for lethality. Okay. I'm going for the knockout blow if I can.
So she's in that square.
So, I don't have anything special going on, so I will do that.
Oh God, need a user stab her. Make sure it's real blood.
All right, 13's gonna miss. 21's gonna hit.
9 damage. And I would like to use one key point. They need to make a DC 15 con save or be stunned until the end of my next turn.
So stunning strike.
Yep.
Okay. So con save, you said.
Yep.
Six.
They are
Right.
stunned.
Yep. They are
He is
stunned until the end
definitely
of my next turn. And I'm going to use that moment then to go over here just in case and watch them very carefully.
Okay.
Because we don't know if they're actually bad guy or well, Curio doesn't
Dominated
know.
them, but I don't know how
Yeah.
much you understood.
Yeah, Curio doesn't know if they're actual bad guy or someone being used by this other person. So,
Okay. Next up is San.
because they tried to
I jump
suggest.
on the roof.
You want to jump on the roof?
Yeah, and I'm just gonna ready an action to use my crossbow if the one that's lying down starts to look like she's gonna attack Curio.
Okay.
Mara's gonna stay in the cart.
Okay.
Honor's ready
Mara
and
is in
cover
the cart.
fire then?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's also why I moved between them, just in case it was actually the person suggested the other one lay down and look hurt and everything else, since that's obviously a thing they can do. So
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna provide him some cover from above. Okay.
All right. Then San, I would like you to see.
Hmm.
Hang on. Reading the spell real quick.
The baddie's turn.
Yeah. Okay. I need you to roll me a wisdom save, please.
Wisdom save.
Yep.
Oh.
Nihon, what is the wording on your aura of protection again?
14.
I want to know if Son gets advantage.
You do save. Okay.
I keep having to mute to cough. It hurts.
Okay, yeah, so
they just get a bonus
yeah, it's a
equal to his charisma.
+2
Yeah.
Okay.
bonus. So yeah, just in case the roll was low, I wanted to know.
Okay. So you do save, and a third one
Oh,
appears
lovely.
on the other
Yet
side of the
another
card,
one.
having just cast a spell at you, which failed.
Lovely.
Dang. I could have crossbow shot her if I worded it differently. It's fine.
And that
So it's
will.
it's an above board question that I don't expect to actually be answered.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a fourth one, and are they yellow?
All right, so that's going to end that one's turn. Next is the blue one's turn.
I mean, we need the Green Ranger first.
Well, the Green Ranger is the one up top.
All right, so you
Oh, I thought that was Billy,
instructed
the black
her
one.
Let's see. Do you have telepathic link with it? You can use it to issue commands to your creature while you're conscious. What?
Meteor, why
Yes?
am I not on turn order?
You should be. Yeah.
Was your initiative 11?
She's not.
I'm not on turn order.
They've been
Oh, you're
popping up
the
as he
you're
goes
the
into
unknown.
the unknown creature. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
you're
just
the
renamed
unknown
them all.
creature. That's weird.
How
That
weird.
happened with Sans too until he switched to it. Because Sans said unknown creature too at first.
Oh, maybe because Banana's character isn't currently visible.
Right,
that's
because
probably
they're not visible yet.
Yeah, that
Okay.
makes sense.
I'm like looking
you're
and I'm
before
like,
me.
where the
You're
heck am
fine.
I
Wait, no,
on
you're-
turn order?
You're at 12 actually.
Does she have a
I've
bonus
rolled
to
11.
initiative? Because she rolled 11.
Oh, you did roll an 11. One of them rolled an 11 too, and it looks like you got higher on turn order.
Okay, so she was missing from the tracker.
I'm just like,
Good catch.
Oh.
Well done.
He has a
We will
problem.
get to that in a minute when it gets to your turn. See if because I have a separate turn tracker which does
Right,
have
it may fix once you put her token on the board.
Exactly.
We'll find out.
Okay, so all right, back to dominate person. So you can issue commands. Which it does its best to obey.
Mm-hmm.
You can specify a simple and general course of action.
Which was take your friend and leave, which if
Yeah.
they don't want to listen to the first part, if they're not friends, then they would just use the second part and leave.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, if they don't have a friend here, they would just leave.
Yep.
Okay. So she's gonna move over here and start tugging on the red one's outfit. Come on, we gotta get out of here. Let's go. And
Trying
that's
to
gonna,
drag her away, or is she just gonna tug and wait?
she's just tugging.
Okay.
That's gonna end her turn. Aurora, you're up. Nihon. Nihon?
Yep. My turn.
Your turn.
Yep. Your
Okay. I was just waiting for that. I'm gonna go ahead and just looking at everything. I'm gonna grab I'm gonna prepare a spell, I think. I'm gonna prepare command
Okay.
in case we get attacked. And also I'm going to
So if someone attacks, you're releasing command on who?
Yep.
Which one?
Oh, the red one.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, the red one is already confused, right?
No, she's
The red one
commanded.
is currently
Stunned.
stunned.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. She's
Red
stunned.
is stunned,
Okay.
blue is dominated.
Okay. And then the other one is
Green is just come out of nowhere, cast a spell it's on.
okay. Then I'll cast on the green one if need be.
Okay.
And also gonna go ahead and use my second action to grab my greatsword and get that prepped in case I get attacked.
Okay. So you can only prepare one action.
Oh,
So
okay.
Command or an attack.
But he can pull out his weapon.
Yeah, you can pull it out.
And
Okay,
still
I'll pull
prepare
out
the
my
spell.
weapon then. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll just pull out my weapon then.
Okay.
He can look intimidating and ready to attack.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yep.
Okay. And you're just staying on the horse there?
Yeah, for now, just in case we need to bolt.
Okay. Next up is Callan. What?
Again,
Oh, yeah,
where
you're on
am
the
I?
tracker now. I see you on the tracker.
I don't.
You have to put her
Oh, there-
character.
You guys are
It's-
invisible on the tracker.
Right, because her
Ah,
token's not visible yet.
Yeah, you have to
can't see
pull
her
her into
token.
view.
yep. So, boop.
Hence
now
why
he's
I'm
on the
so
track.
confused.
Yep. Because I have you guys invisible on the screen, so you're invisible on the tracker.
Yep.
That makes sense.
Because Wiz players don't know.
Yep. So Talon's gonna pop out the back. Wha- we fighting?
Yeah.
He's gonna come around. He's going to launch a firebolt at the red one. So let's see, -3 to hit because of the rain. He's gonna miss. And
Oh yeah,
he's
we
gonna-
still have really hard rain coming down.
Yes. It's
Oh,
pouring
yeah.
bucket. So anything ranged is a -3 to hit. Then he's going to pick up a stone with his bonus action and launch it at the same one. And he's going to miss. Crap! Dang rain, I can barely see! And he's like wiping the water off his face, trying to get it out of his eyes. All right. Next up is Lilia.
Well, I'm going to stay in the cart, I think.
Okay, you're in the cart.
I'm actually just going to stay here. And for the heck of it, where is my spells? Where is it? Yeah, I can. I am upping my spirit guardians.
All right.
So if anybody tries to come in vicinity that is not my people,
Mm-hmm.
they get boppeted.
Perfect.
Or if they start their turn there.
Yep.
All right. Anything else? Is Luna doing anything?
No, I'm just going to have Luna stay with me, but I will activate her. Sorry, I was in the middle of a coughing fit. I will activate her tattoo. So if something comes within range, can you put Luna down though for me?
She's there.
Okay, so she will stay out, looking out the back. I'm just going to click this to show it's activated. So if something comes within reach of
Okay.
her tattoo reach, she will attack.
Okay, and what's the reach?
15?
15?
Yeah, basically same as
Okay.
what mine is. I'll. Nope, wrong
So
clicky.
15?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll do
Alright.
that so you can see the overlay, but nobody else can.
Okay. Okay, so it's stunned. Can't move and can barely speak, and they're incapacitated. Okay. So her turn is wasted. Staflin, you're up.
Because I don't actually remember the answer.
What's that?
Because I cast the spell as, like, I reflected Dominate Person as though I was the one casting the spell.
Mm-hmm.
Dominate Person is concentration.
Correct.
So I am
For 1 minute.
maintaining concentration on that in order to keep it
Yes.
effective, right?
Correct.
If I were to cast another spell that requires concentration, does the charmed status condition automatically go away
If
before
you
that other
cast
spell goes through?
if you cast a second concentration spell, then it would drop the first concentration spell. Yes.
Right. I'm just wondering because I also have command.
Mm-hmm.
That and one of the cool things about command that I never get to do is if the target's charmed by me already, they automatically fail. But so my question was, does the charm condition fade immediately as soon as I start casting command so I don't get that bonus?
They're already charmed though, so would that
They're
make
already
a
charmed by you, so
difference?
I would say you'd still get that bonus,
Okay, because that's what I'm trying
even
to
though it
figure out.
drops. Yeah,
Because I'm
because
like, they should
otherwise
still
it
be
would never
charmed
work.
for the duration of the spell, yeah.
Because otherwise that would never work.
Okay.
Because if they're charmed by you, then if it dropped as soon as you were casting that, then you'd never get that bonus.
Right, that was the thing. It's like that's kind of hard to
Yeah.
do. Okay, cool. Because that's my plan is I intend to cast command because the dominate person will end at the end of my turn otherwise,
It's for a minute.
or for a minute.
Yeah, so
Okay,
you
so
got
it's
10 rounds
still
of
up.
combat.
Okay, never
Yeah.
mind. I don't know why I was thinking it would end sooner, but yeah, it's absolutely a minute. So I don't need to do command because dominate person is already doing the same thing at a higher level.
Yep.
Cool. Then I
And
won't
you
do
can take complete control over them.
that. Yeah, it's a 5th level spell. It's a higher level spell than we have.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's see. That uses my action to give commands. So I would still have a bonus and a reaction.
You
So,
can use
okay.
your action to take total and precise control. Or to
Right. So
give a
every time I
command.
give it a command, I believe it's an action.
You would use your action on your turn, and on their turn, you would pretty much have full control over them.
Right. Creature takes only the actions I choose and doesn't do anything I don't allow it to do.
Yep. So if you give it a command, it'll do that command and nothing else. If you take complete control, it will only do what you want it to do. You essentially get to control the character.
Oh, okay, so I can command it without expending my action if I just want to give it a command rather than take complete control.
The command would
That's what I'm
still
trying to
use
figure
your
out.
action.
That's what I'm trying to figure out
Yeah.
what the difference
It's
is
not a
there because that
command
seems weird.
spell.
So when you take complete control over them, you can make them attack and whatever. You can move them where you want.
Okay,
It's
for
as
me
if
there.
it's your character. Mhm.
But it happens on their turn.
Hold on.
Yeah.
That is what I was looking for, and that's what I found.
Yeah.
I can issue commands without
Oh
an
yeah,
action.
no action required. You're right.
That's what I
my
was
fault.
trying to check.
My
Okay.
bad.
Because I was like, otherwise there's no difference. That's weird. But yeah, so I'm just going to continue to issue it commands, but not fully dominate it.
Okay.
So that I can still do my actions. And I will let's see, as my action then, so I don't have to spend my action doing that. And if I do the mantle, that's additional concentration, so that would break it, so don't want to do that. Yeah, the only benefit of me doing command at this point would be if I was doing it at a higher level so that I could hit multiple targets. That would be the only benefit right now.
Neon is stepping away for a few moments.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. Sleep is not concentration. So I will cast Sleep.
Okay.
And I know that San had already attempted Sleep at 1st level.
Mm-hmm.
So I will attempt it at 2nd level. 2nd level Sleep. And I am going to target specifically the green one.
Okay.
Okay?
Also, Lily, if you do ever decide to take full control, I will give you their stat block, so you can see what
I
all they
don't
can
need
do.
all that. That's too much power. No. I don't need all that.
All right, so go ahead. Let's see.
So I roll 5d8 plus 2d8 because
Mhm.
additional spell slot. So I roll 78.
Is there a save for this?
Nope, no
it's
save.
It's the HP against whatever I roll.
Okay.
That's all it is. So
Then
let
go
me
ahead and roll.
see if it'll let me roll it more easily.
That's why sleep is both powerful and super weak, depending on what
that-
you're fighting and how long it's
All
been
right,
there.
I'm gonna click because when I cast it, it should have done that and it didn't. And
Yeah, so 78.
we'll just need to check if it does 2 or 7 right now when I click. Okay, that's just the
That
2.
That did 2.
So let's do the 5.
All right, so
Or I can re-roll it as
33?
7, but
go ahead and
Yeah.
re-roll it as 7. See what you get. 34.
1
Okay.
point higher, still good. I'm still okay with that.
All right.
Probably
so
not enough, but
you cast sleep on the one in green, and she just shakes it off
yeah,
and
34 is not
and
nearly enough.
glares directly at you. You think something as weak as that would affect us?
Okay, so that was my action. So I still have a bonus. And I still have my movement. So as my bonus, will Mantle of Inspiration, which is not concentration.
Okay.
And I will give 5 creatures I can see and that can see me within 60 feet 8 temporary hit points.
Okay.
And they can use their reaction to move up to their speed.
I will say, I believe you have already done that once today. Because I know Callan still has 8 temporary hit points.
I don't.
I think you did it during the Boulette fight.
That's not a once a day. The Majesty is.
Right.
Mantle of
Yeah,
Inspiration
I'm just saying
is not.
people might have the 8 already.
They also took damage for the last encounter, so
Okay.
they may not.
Okay.
It's more for the movement at this point.
Okay.
And I didn't hit everybody because I can't hit everybody, so I could hit different people this time. So I only have like 2 things I can do for bonus actions, and this is one of them.
Okay.
That's why
I was just reminding you of that in case it made any difference for what you were doing.
It doesn't.
Okay.
I am providing it to Kirio because he's right up in center with 2 of these guys. I don't know if he wants to rearrange himself
Don't worry about me.
or head towards the green.
Mm.
I will offer it to probably Moro and Luna, because I know Moro got pretty hurt, so Moro's probably lost the temp if they had it.
Luna already has hers still.
Okay, so I won't
oh,
give it to
sure.
Luna then.
Yeah, I'll take it from Moro because I'm on 39 of 40. Oh wait, I've got 8 temporary. Moro's good.
Well, you should have lost the temporary last time when you took damage, but okay. That's fine. Because I'm just trying to figure out who might want to reposition at this point.
Now, if they move, that takes the reaction, right?
Correct.
Yes.
So you would not be able to use an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
But Kirio's about to go, which means he'll get his reaction back, so he doesn't lose anything.
Right.
Same for San. They'll both get to go again and have their reaction back. So I was definitely going to give it to them, to Kirio, San, and Moro, so that they could reposition if they'd like, and they'll have their reaction back before anything happens anyway.
Alan might be a good one because he's kind of in an awkward place where he is right now.
Yeah, and I was going to do Callan, and then I still have all of mine, and I'm not planning to relocate. So the only other creatures I would get, because I can hit 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
The 5th
Aurora.
would be anybody who wants the HP or wants to move, which would be Aurora at this point, if they want it.
Okay.
You don't have to move, it's an option.
The
But
H-
you do get the 8 temp hit points
Aurora
if you don't
stepped
have
away,
8.
so
Yeah.
we will
And
let
I'm
him know once he
looking
gets
at...
back.
He also already has 8 hit points, so he's good.
Okay.
So
Could you give the
to
hit
give people
points
the
to the
option.
dice, to the horse? Wasn't one of our horses hurt?
Meteor, am I allowed to do that? I know you've let me use it for the movement
You
before.
could if you want.
Yeah, I'll use it on the horse. Yeah.
Okay.
You
The
know,
horse
she
gets
might be
8
some.
temporary hit points.
They might be some sadistic ladies who want to hurt our horses.
Well, it also means the horses can use their reaction to move forward if they want to. They can run these ladies over.
They do have trample attacks usually.
Right? We don't really use them for
Are,
combat.
are you
but,
giving it to both of them or just one?
Did you say you needed it on Luna or no?
No, Luna has her temp.
Then I will give both horses it.
Okay, so you give it to both the horses. They just kind of like their heads perk up and they kind of shake their manes and they stay where they are.
Okay. Well, they've not been commanded to move, so
Exactly.
That's fair.
Exactly. That was my reasoning. They have not been commanded to
Yep,
move.
they last thing they did were told to stop.
Yep.
Well, at least they have a little bit of a buffer for health now.
Yeah, they have a little bit of a
Yep.
buffer.
Welcome back, Nihon.
You've been given 8
I would have
temporary
taken it off of
HP.
Nihon to give to the horse.
Oh, okay. Never
So
mind
no,
then.
we're good. Yes, I gave it to Kirio. I gave it to Moro.
Callan.
And San.
San or Callan, whichever one wants it, and each horse.
Okay.
I think because they have to use their reaction to move, I feel like I should be able to tell the horses they could move as a free action, but I'm also Aurora's the one driving. So fair. It's a little weird. And then I will as a free action tell our friend in blue.
I guess I would allow that as a free action if you wanted.
Because I'm gonna talk to our friend in blue to give them another command, but
Okay.
I don't know if you'd also allow me to talk to the horses as I'm doing my mantle.
Sure.
Okay. Be like, get us out of here. And I would also have given it to probably Callan so he could catch up unless Son wanted it.
Okay.
Son's on top of the cart though, so
The horses hear you and they like start to move forward and then stop.
Right, because there's people in the way.
Yep.
I
rolled a d20 to see what would happen with that. So
again, they do have a triple attack, but we haven't used them for combat, so
yeah, these are not really
yeah.
attack horses.
Right. They're not a war horse, they're just a draft horse.
They are trained to
Travel.
to travel.
Right, and I'll tell our friend in the blue, leave.
Okay.
So basically, dropping the order to take her friend with her, but just go. You know?
Okay.
And that's it. That's all I got.
All right. So back to top of initiative. Curio, you're up.
I am going to try and smack at this one.
Okay. The green one?
Yes.
All right.
So smacketh.
All right. 20 is going to hit. Roll damage. Okay. 7 slashing.
Do. I'm going to use a key point to inflict stunning strike. So DC 15 con save.
Sorry, which one? The stunning
The one I
again?
hit. Yeah.
Okay. she's gonna fail.
Okay. So now that that's like that, is going to
About to be
attack.
unstunned. At the end of your turn.
So now we do this one. Because they is stunned.
All right, 27's gonna hit for 10 more damage. All right.
And how do you feel about stunning someone that's already stunned to re-up the cooldown?
You can technically do that. It would just take another one of your points.
Okay.
Your built-in nerf for stun locking are your key points.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because this one's about to become unstunned.
Right.
So I is going to flare my tail up and stare at this one really, really hard. And I am going to go ahead and do Flurry of Blows to hit at this one twice. Again, I'm not going for lethality. But
Going for the
she's-
knockout.
Yep, still stunned. So there's that. And that.
Okay,
see.
that is going to miss.
There it goes.
And that one's going to hit. So the first one, you strike your claws out, and she kind of just stumbles in her stunned state, causing you to miss. The second time she stumbles into your claws, and you do 9 damage. Okay. And you're doing the stunning strike?
No, I'm not going to do stunning strike on that one, but I am going to flare up and say, you really need to leave.
Okay. All right, so that ends your turn?
Yep. Sucks that a 16 didn't hit. Jeesh.
Mm-hmm. Son, you're up.
1 second.
Okay.
The cat.
Her cat has been bothering her all day.
Well, cat.
He sat outside my room mowing, and I don't know why. Right. I'm still on the roof, aren't I?
Yes.
Yes, you are on the roof.
I can hear him pouring at the door, for God's sake. Okay, what's the red one doing?
The red one
longer
just
gonna-
stopped being stunned.
Yep, they're no longer stunned. They're a threat.
Okay, give me just a minute, because we're just doing some.
Poor Pika.
Poor kitty requires attention.
Mm-hmm. Just like Abby.
It's not that the cat needs attention, it's my brother's getting out of my room. And because obviously there's no room in my room.
Mm.
Bye,
That's
Bubbles.
what rooms are for, to have room.
And of course, the cat tries to get in as soon as.
Of course. Cat's
'Cause
like, oh,
open
they
door.
Yeah, open door. Alright. Red one's just been unstunned.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Red one is an active threat.
Hold on.
Green one is stunned. Blue one has been told to leave.
Oh
Alright, I'm
God,
gonna
Buff,
use-
really?
I'm going to use steady aim and give myself advantage on my next attack.
Okay.
And I am going to shoot.
All right, it's going to be -3 for the to hit.
25, so
23.
22. Yeah. Well, -3 is 22.
Oh yeah, 22. You're right.
But
Okay,
still really good. That'll still hit.
Yeah,
So that,
I was aiming for her leg.
okay.
Who?
The
The
red
red.
one.
Okay. So that's going to be 31 piercing damage. All right. That's sneak attack.
Yep.
Okay.
That is all I can do. I'm keeping Mara on the cart because Mara's still kind of hurt. So that is my turn.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Next up is the stunned one. So turn wasted. What?
Stunned one?
Green.
Yep, the green one.
She's in my circle.
Yeah, it's in Lilia's circle,
Yeah,
and that
she's gonna take
She
started
gets
her
to take
turn.
So, yeah.
damage.
You're right. So go ahead and roll
What's
damage.
the save?
I'm getting to that. Give me a second. It's this. I believe to click.
Okay, they actually get to roll that one.
Wisdom
Yep.
15.
Yeah, because it's only strength or dex that
Yeah,
they
strength of
auto fail.
dex, yeah. Okay. Natural 1. So 12 radiant damage. All right.
See, their turn wasn't wasted after all. They took damage.
Yep.
All right. Next is the one in blue.
Yep. They've
Who's
been
going
told to leave.
turn to start leaving. The one in red is going to turn to her and say, "Where are you going?" And she's going to strike at her, taking an attack of opportunity. He's going to hit. Doing 14 slashing.
And because she's been attacked, doesn't that knock out the...
No,
She
she
gets
gets
her
to
a
make a wisdom
chance
saving
to.
throw.
Yep.
Yep,
So
a
wisdom
wisdom
saving
saving throw of whatever
she
the
does not have
DC is
advantage
for the
because
red
she
one.
is not being attacked by me or any of my allies.
Okay.
So it's just a straight,
Creatures that are friendly to you are fighting it.
which that is not friendly. Red is not friendly to me.
Yep.
That is not my ally. So it's just a straight wisdom save.
Okay.
And it's against the DC of the original spell that was reflected, so whatever the red one's DC save is.
Well, I think the blue one was the one who did it, so it's the blue one against the round save.
Oh yeah, because you reflected it right back. You're right.
Yep. It's against the blue's wisdom.
All right, 8's gonna fail.
Okay.
So she's gonna continue using her movement to try and flee. 30. Okay.
Yep. Her to do so. Would she use a dash action?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. Get her even further away.
Okay.
Heck yes, not our problem
She's
right
60 feet away now.
now.
Woo.
Not our problem right now.
All right, so that's gonna end her turn. Aurora, you are up.
Okay. So I'm going to actually use command on the red one.
Good luck.
Thank you. And my word is going to be, if it lands,
Component, whether or not it takes effect.
yeah,
Oh, okay, so DC 13
Yes.
gonna fail.
Fails. Okay.
What is your command? One word command.
Fleet.
Okay.
I mean, having them away at least for a round is a good thing.
Yep, so on their turn, they will turn tail and run.
Yep.
Okay.
That is the plan. And yeah, that'll end my turn, I think.
All right. Next up is Callan,
Mhm.
who is gonna rush out this way. And
I just thought of a bad joke.
oh,
Aurora and I are taking crowd control to a new level.
That one got a laugh, but I reverse muted. That one was deserved. That was a good one.
he's gonna do a chaos bolt. Which is gonna hit. Doing 2d8 plus 1d6. 14
Oh,
thunder
too bad.
damage.
Not the same.
Yeah, 14 thunder damage.
One day you'll get the chain there, Meteor.
One day. Okay. Then he's gonna use his bonus to launch a stone. Gonna hit again. 6 more damage. She's looking pretty hurt at this point.
Told to leave. She chose not to.
And that's
Several
gonna end
times.
Callan's turn. Lilia, you're up.
Okay, I think what I'm going to do. Let's see. I'm not sure what to do, honestly. Part of me wants to, but I see no point in it. I was going to say part of me wants to enhance ability on the horses to see if I can get them to move, but
Yeah, it's not one of the things you can do.
speed is not one of them.
The horses are not moving because there is a person in front of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Otherwise, they would be moving because they were told to.
Mm-hmm.
Any suggestions on something I could be doing right now?
Is there a way to shove that person out of the way?
There's currently 2 people in front of them.
Well, Curio can take care of himself.
Yeah.
I have faith in Curio's ability to dodge an oncoming horse.
I don't have a way to move a person.
I will say, with shoving, they would have disadvantage on their save because of the rain.
It's slippery. It's easier to shove them.
Yep. Checks and save to avoid being moved or knocked prone have disadvantage.
Can I just say I'm
You can just do
going?
guiding bolt if you want to.
Yep, you could.
Yeah. Wait, because the red person is not currently stunned, right?
Correct.
Or not, and not commanded either.
It
Nope.
is commanded.
Well,
She's
red
going
person
to
is
run
going
away.
to run away, but nothing. Attacking her will not make her do another save.
Yeah, it's not an ongoing. It's just a she's been told to do this. She's going to
Yeah.
run
Has she
away.
So you can
taken
attack her.
damage?
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
She was looking rough. You could probably take her out. And then she's not our problem anyway.
You know what? I'm just going to.
25 to hit.
Okay. Before we get to that, you are currently inside the cart, and there's 2 people in the way.
Okay, so I will poke my head out in between Aurora and Saflin and just be like, guiding bolt.
Yeah, luckily, the person is straight in front, so I don't think that would be any issues.
Yeah, should be able to see over our shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
it
I'll
is a
allow that.
ranged attack, so it'll be a 22.
22.
I mean,
Yeah.
Saflin's
It's
not
gonna hit.
particularly tall. She is a tiefling, so.
All right.
That's a
So
good
that
roll.
hits. And she goes down.
Beautiful. One less problem.
And again, I'm just leaving Luna to be ready in case something tries to attack from behind.
Good plan.
Within her viewing range.
Do you have a bonus action you would like to accomplish?
I used a spell, so I can't really heal, can I?
You can do healing word. That's the exception.
Has anybody taken damage?
Wasn't
Nothing.
Moro still a little bit hurt? Somebody was still a little bit hurt, I heard.
Morrow was still hurt, yeah.
And Moro's right next to you. Just about.
Or if you want to hang on to it for use later,
Yep.
just in case, you can do that too.
Yep.
Can
You
we
don't
loot
have
the bodies
spiritual weapon out,
afterwards?
or I'd say bomb somebody with it, but yep.
Can we loot them after, please?
When they're not an impending threat, probably yes.
I think I will take...
Okay.
Because Moro's still in the cart. I don't see Moro getting hurt right now. I'll take care of the heals after.
Okay.
I'm just going to ready attack.
You can't do that as a bonus.
No,
You've done your action
no, I meant for...
readying attack.
I'm good with me. I don't care.
Oh, okay.
I'm
So you're
talking
not
for
spending a bonus
Luna.
action.
Luna
Gotcha.
is going to ready an attack in case something comes up from behind.
Okay. That was
Or
important
within her view,
clarification.
rather. That she can actually attack. So I have to be reasonable, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So yeah. Because
Okay,
I'm running low on charges on my staff.
Fair enough.
So I want to be careful.
Yeah, definitely don't overuse it.
Yeah, it's been a long day for our party thus far.
Yep.
2 back-to-back encounters.
All right, so that's the end of your turn.
Yes.
All right, Saflin, you're up.
All right. So blue is doing their thing, continuing to move.
Mm-hmm.
I will tell them to keep moving. It's a telepathic link, so range does not matter.
Yep. Okay.
So I would keep telling her to move. And I will spend my action. Red's no longer an issue. Green will become an issue when they are removed from the being stunned. Right?
Yep.
And that'll be at the end of Curio's turn, which is right after me.
They'll also take damage.
They will also take damage, yes. So what I will go ahead and do is I'm gonna cast a spell that does not require concentration. I'm just gonna do a weak Vicious Mockery rather than spend a spell slot.
Okay.
Do a cantrip. And for my verbal component, I'm just going to because it's a string of insults. Basically, is the verbal.
Nat 20.
Okay, so they're gonna pass.
What's the insults though?
I was still thinking about that. You interrupted my train of thought, so now
I'm
I gotta
sorry.
think about it again. I mean, either way, it's not gonna have any effect.
I imagine that was kind of the thing there too. Is you started to shout insults, and they just kind of tilted their head as if it didn't matter.
Yeah, they just
you
stopped
faltered.
listening, and I was just like,
Yeah.
oh, never mind. All right, well that was a cantrip, so that's my action. Just kind of a bummer. I might as well have not done anything, but that's life. That's how that works. And that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I don't have anything else I can do. I don't have any other bonus actions, so.
Cheerio, you're up.
We have one that's away at the moment. This other one up here is up here still. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to unload because they're still stunned. So, pew. And pew.
Sorry.
Ooh.
7 damage.
D&D
You're
Beyond
rolling
really needs
really
to
low
stop
on the
doing
damage there.
Yeah, even with the crit.
Oh yeah, your crit.
I need D&D Beyond to stop covering up half of my screen, showing the rolls from other people.
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled as low as I possibly could on both of those.
Yeah. So that was 19 damage total. Oh yeah, you did roll 1 on both, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm assuming they're still standing.
They are still standing.
Okay. Then I am going to flurry of blows.
Okay.
And do it again.
Yep, 7 more.
And just in case, have them make a con save. I'm going to do a stunning strike with that one since I hit to re-up the stun.
Sorry.
Darn it.
Hey there! I didn't roll a 1.
Yep,
Hey.
they definitely fail.
So now they are still stunned.
And then 17 more damage.
That's another nat 20. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And I rolled max that time for extra damage.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. They are still standing. But they are looking very beaten and stunned.
Yeah, I think I've had to use a lot of key points here, but it sounds like I needed to. So that is my turn.
All right, Son, you're up.
Steady aim, crossbow.
Okay, -3, still going to be a 22. Man, you guys are rolling really good today, and I'm rolling very bad. 23 more
But you
damage.
rolled a nat 20 not too long ago.
Yeah.
I rolled 1 nat 20, yes.
I think this is just the universe coming back into balance now.
Yep.
I mean,
Still
Firebutt.
seems rather lopsided.
I mean, Firebutt just
Random
rolled
happens.
3 1s, didn't he?
I mean, I rolled a nat 1 on one of my damage rolls not long ago, so yeah.
They have failed every save except the one, which they got a nat 20 on.
Question: are they still up?
No. She's got a
No, they
giant
are
X
down.
over her.
Headshot. Headshot.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
going for
yeah.
the
How do you
kill?
want to do this? How do you want to do this?
Headshot.
Okay.
Oh, so Son is
Pierces
not
straight in the
going
forehead.
for non-lethal.
Yeah, pierces
it
I-
makes
straight
sense
in the
for Son.
forehead.
Mhm.
I gave up. I just want
right in between the eyes, as they're just like standing there dazed and confused. The arrow just sinks right in between their eyes, killing them instantly.
Can I? And I'll shout down to Kira. Can you loot the body, please?
Better off for Callan to do that. Callan's
Alright.
got the better
Yeah,
investigation.
he's got the good. I have
You're
a
now
question
out of
for you,
initiative
Meteor.
order. Mm-hmm.
Considering what you know and
Mhm.
everything, this person is going to be about 600 feet away by the time they get full control back of everything.
Assuming Saflin doesn't issue any other commands, yeah.
That is making sure that they continue to leave.
Yeah.
Probably tells them to go home for good measure at some point.
Okay.
Just
Leave
go
us
home.
alone.
Yeah.
Go home.
Yep.
Alright,
Stop
so
fighting. Surrender.
combat's over.
Yep.
You guys slaughtered them.
I mean, it's not a
They
complete
left us
slaughter.
no
One's
choice.
alive. It's not a slaughter. One's alive.
No, it was a slaughter. I'm giving this one to Meteor. We got really lucky and they got very unlucky.
You don't know how
Mhm.
lucky you got.
They opened up with mental control spells, so I don't really have any sympathy. Quite honestly.
I mean, it does take one to know one, so.
Like, don't play my
Hey,
game with me.
I've been good about being less mental mind manipulation unless in a corner. I've been doing dissonant whispers on everything. The last couple encounters.
So yeah, Callan, would you mind checking them over? Be careful, the one in red is still alive.
Cheerio. Roll me perception check, please.
Okay. With or without advantage?
Just straight.
Okay.
19. So yeah, as the arrow pierces her forehead and you watch her drop, so before they looked rather elven, but as you see like the light dim from her eyes, and what seems to have been an illusion drops, and it's now this old wrinkly hag laying in front of you.
No, they weren't elven.
You know, you shouldn't talk about your elders like that, Meteor.
I just had a thought, and I'll let you decide if it happens or not.
Mm-hmm.
Probably at one point I would have said, rather kindly to the leaving blue-robed figure, "It's
Okay.
dangerous to travel with valuables. You should probably leave them here and continue going." Just to see if they
That's a
empty
really
their
good
pockets.
command.
See if they empty their pockets and then continue on their way.
Yeah, it doesn't put them in actual danger. If anything, that
I
way
would
of
allow that.
It's just, we're
However,
gonna have to catch up to them because it's a ways away. You know?
right,
It's
exactly.
off on the side of the
They
road
drop
somewhere.
them on the road somewhere up the way.
That's
Yeah.
fine. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, we just have to
Considering
find
how
it.
long it took me to think of it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We just have to find it.
I'll be like, okay, San, treasure on the road up ahead, scavenger hunt.
Treasure? I had treasure.
They're probably like 200-300 feet ahead by the time you
Yep.
enter that command.
Yep.
That's fine because we go treasure hunting.
You can go treasure hunting, and you and Morrow can go fast. If you want to try to get the treasure first, before anything else happens upon
So
it.
yeah, so have
Alright.
Callan to
Okay,
search these two.
Can I
Alright.
do that now? Can I just jump on Morrow and run ahead? I want treasure.
Sure.
Woo.
We're gonna do Callan's first. Station.
Don't forget to bring it back.
Which
It's
we
not going to
will.
Callan
magically
gets a 20
disappear.
on investigation. All right. So Callan's searching the bodies. Who's standing closest to him?
Probably
Callan?
me, since I'm down there.
Okay. So
Yeah, that's all it takes for me to.
Talon's like rummaging through the bodies, and the first thing he pulls out is a jar.
Are you sure
And
it's not a door?
He handles it. Nice. He hands it to you. Here's it. What is that?
What's it look like?
Roll me perception.
It looks like a jar
In nature.
with
21. Those
Who
are
has-
entrails.
Who has the wand of
Ew.
detect magic? Ew.
That is a
Callan
jar of
has it.
Kellen
entrails.
has the wand of detect magic.
Okay. I would assume that Callan would know by now to activate detect magic when he's looting people, but in case he hasn't, might not be bad to throw
Yeah,
out a
he can-
reminder.
He can activate detect magic there.
Yeah, because while he's looting people, it's rather short range, so.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Nothing specifically magic catches his eye with the spell.
Okay. No enchanted equipment. Darn.
Unfortunately not. The next
Including the jar.
including the jar.
Okay, I'm going to
Of entrails.
carefully put that over next to that body and just not even mention it.
All right. The next thing he finds, she's wearing a necklace, which he carefully takes off from around her and hands it to you. This necklace is made of like small interlocking bones.
Okay, these are creepy ladies.
They're hags.
Yeah,
They're
Yeah.
hags. Yeah.
they're
Entrails
the
and
classic,
bones. Yuck.
yeah, the classic witchy, magicy people. The stereotypical of the D&D.
All right. He goes over to the one in green. And he pulls out of her cloak from one of her pockets this beautiful red apple. It's like a bright red apple.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that
This
one
seems
must be.
poison.
I mean, he
And
has
hands it
detect
to you.
magic up, so. If it was
But would
magical,
poison doesn't
detect
have to be
poison?
magical.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, would detect poison actually? Would detect magic actually detect poison?
I wouldn't trust eating anything that we get off of these
Mm-mm.
bodies.
Honestly, Lilia, if the bag of holding does purify food and drink, did we figure out what exactly the enchantment on the bag of holding is? Is it purify food and drink, or is it just like a stasis
No,
thing?
it's just like a stasis thing.
Okay, because I was gonna say you could cast purify food and drink on it later, if you really want to eat it.
I mean, it's just
No
one
thanks.
apple. I think it's okay.
20.
My mind
Just toss it off
immediately
to the side and
goes
keep
to
it away
Snow
from the
White.
horses.
Don't eat it, Callan.
Well, I don't
He
know
also-
if Snow White exists in this universe.
He also pulls out a pouch with what looks like some crushed up mushrooms in it.
Might be useful.
Don't eat that either.
Safflin remembers her last encounters with mushrooms, and she is just like,
Could be useful for
Lilia might
poisons.
know a lot about that.
thinks of the
She
bleeding
has the
edge
books.
mushrooms in the bag of holding.
And then between the two of them, he finds
Anything of value.
4 gold.
There we go.
I don't think I'd be able to determine what the
Actually-
mushrooms were if they're crushed, though.
All right. Actually, it is 7 gold between the two of them.
Alright, you want me to just put that in the bag of holding? I can just update the gold number.
Yep.
7, okay.
Then I
Yeah,
will move
it-
the one off.
They had weird stuff. I think that's all they got. I mean, they got these cloaks that they're wearing, red and green, but they're not magical.
It's alt. I'll be up on top to keep lookout just in case as we go on. I don't mind being wet. I just look like a really, really sad ex-fluffy cat.
All
I
right.
am keeping my spirit guardians up because I don't know if that other lady's going to come back and try to come at us.
That's
Okay.
fine. That'll last 10 minutes, so that's plenty of time.
Yep.
Because the other one only lasts one.
In the meantime, Thon.
Yep.
Hi.
Good luck.
Roll me a perception check with disadvantage, please, or investigation
Because it's still raining.
check. Yeah. 13. All right. Go ahead and roll me one more with disadvantage.
That's actually not bad. Even a 13 isn't
13.
bad.
Okay. And one last one, please.
Valuables will you find? Oof.
Last one, not so great.
You are unable to find anything. You cannot find the spot where she's dropped this stuff for the life of you.
Question, Meteor.
Mhm.
Could she use Moro to sniff it out?
That's true.
Feel like Laura would have been assisting in that investigation.
Yeah, to
Or
at
if
least
nothing
cancel
else.
out the disadvantage.
Yeah, which would have been straight rolls. But
Hmm.
that's up to Meteor.
I mean, it's gonna take
Because
everyone else a bit to
shouldn't
catch up
Moro
to me.
have also keen smell?
Yeah,
He does.
Moro does have keen smell.
I'll allow Moro one check straight. No advantage, no disadvantage. Investigation, not perception.
She doesn't have investigation.
Oh, true.
It's stealth or
The
perception.
stat for investigation is intelligence.
Okay.
Yeah. So intelligence check.
Hold on. Why is it not letting me click her intelligence?
So it would have been a 15
Ooh,
plus your
shit.
intelligence value if you were doing the original roll.
I clicked it like 3 times.
So intelligence
so
is -4, so
15 minus 4 would have been 11.
So, yep. Neither of you are able to find anything. Even with her keen smell, the rain's just washed it all away.
The scent is
Mhm.
lost.
Okay,
Darn
because
it.
it's gonna take 10 minutes for them to catch up to me because we did run ahead. Could I just use 10
Do you want to
minutes?
take 10 and just keep looking?
Yeah.
Just like walking up and down the road scouring it.
I'd
Mhm.
say even with those 10 minutes, you're unable to find anything.
Damn it. Me is being mean.
With all those rolls, I gave you 3 chances and a 4th one with Moro. So,
Alright, whatever.
The DC must be decently high then, based on all of those rolls failing.
Or it's also possible that the valuables aren't really that valuable, so she wouldn't even pick up on it.
Mhm.
We can just go with that. She found some crappy bones on the ground, didn't think nothing of it. You know, that was the most valuable thing.
Maybe another jar of entrails.
I mean, we might come across it as we're coming forward. Who knows?
okay. So, what would you guys like to do now?
Continue forward.
All right. It is getting well into the evening at this point.
Find a safe place to camp down.
Okay.
Or at least a place that looks safe.
Find a place with some kind of cover from the rain. And
Yes.
when we are ready, I will cast Leomund's Tiny Hut.
And see, Meteor, you said we were getting all sorts of good rolls. You done went and jinxed on finding treasure. You
Right.
should be ashamed of yourself.
All right. So Lehman's tiny hut. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as we're ready for that.
Yeah, we make camp for the night.
Put the horses away
Alright.
and then do it.
Someone roll me a D20, please. Just a straight D20. 3. Okay.
Oh,
Keisha
Angels
also
popped up
rolled.
first, so
Yep,
4.
hers popped up first, so 4. Okay.
Yep.
So, as much as you're looking around for a really nice spot to bed down, everything is just waterlogged.
For shits and giggles,
Fine.
I just want to see what I would have rolled. Yeah, still bad.
The inside of the dome will be dry. Doesn't matter.
Yes.
So
Eh,
yeah.
Inside the dome, comfortable. Outside, not so much.
Yep, that's fine.
Yeah, so the campsite you end up settling on is just completely waterlogged. Like you stepping
Right.
on the ground, like your shoes are
Squeesh.
getting like completely covered in mud and
To make it
socks are
clear,
getting wet.
Meteor,
hmm
when I said covered, I meant mainly so that we're not dealing with the buffet of the rain again when the spell drops.
She meant like
That's
tree
fair.
covered.
Correct.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Just want to establish that now.
Okay. All right. So you guys go ahead and set up your Lehman's tiny hut.
Buff, I was actually just gonna say, I don't think Lilia actually has shoes.
Both of you two seem like wearing shoes. Nice.
I don't think Lilia actually has shoes. I don't have shoes on her character. Like, can I? Oh no, it's not gonna do it. Dang it.
So you guys are able to get a full night's rest. Go ahead and hit your long rest. What was the
Yay.
survival check for?
I was trying to roll a d20 and I accidentally hit a button.
Oh, okay.
Don't
And-
forget to reroll
I'm just
for your
trying to
stabs.
navigate my character sheet and accidentally clicked.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Did that roll for staff? Clicked a thing.
Yep. You got a 6.
Nice.
Okay, let's see here.
And I only had 5 charges on it, so woo, it's cleared.
No, I'd only used like 1 charge on my Staff of Charming, but I would have gotten them all back had I spent any.
Dang.
And then Woodlands is fully charged. So yeah, I should be good.
So you guys wake up in the morning. A little worse for the wear, but not too bad off since you had the hut.
See?
Is it still raining?
It was
It is
comfortable
still
and dry
coming down
inside.
very hard.
We've got to get out of the range of this magical storm at some point, right?
One would hope.
Hey, Lilia.
See? To my stream. Lilia has no shoes. I had
Okay,
to.
Firedale, what was your question for Lilia?
Oh, I was about to
Yes.
say, I was about to ask her, is she trying to get on Wiki Feet?
Ah.
You seen the feet thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Alright.
trying to show stream that Lilia has no shoes.
Alright, does anybody want to help me with making breakfast before we head off? In the morning?
So on that note, how are you making breakfast?
I'm sure we can do it in the hut, can't we?
Yeah. We can
Okay.
make a fire in the hut.
So you
It'd
get
just
up
be a very
early
small
Before
one.
it drops, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That was my thought.
And how are you making the fire?
It's comfortable and dry inside the hut.
True.
So if we
You
have
have wood
sticks
and
or anything
sticks?
of that nature on our person, usually you do start with basic gear. Like I know I have a candle, for instance,
Mm-hmm.
and you usually start with a way to light said candle.
I think Son actually has
Somebody
some
has-
wood
Yeah.
as well that
I
she
think
picked
so.
up from a log.
If all else fails,
Right.
Meteor, we have so many slings. Just burn,
Yeah, that is true.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yep.
just burn them. They
I
are
think we
kindling
also
now.
have pick handles. Do we have picks in there
Uh-oh.
too? We just
Yeah.
take apart
Yeah.
the picks and
We
use
have
the
1,
handles.
2, 3, 4 short bows.
I'm
and
sure
2
we have enough
slings.
wood.
We also have a decent amount of rope that we could burn. There are things that we could burn.
Didn't somebody
Oh, here we
also
go.
pick up charcoal?
Here we go. I have a
yes.
flask of oil.
That one caught me off guard.
I have a flask of oil because I have an oil lamp.
Mm-hmm. All right, yeah. With all that stuff,
We can ignite something.
you're able to cobble together a fire.
Beautiful.
My question is, do we have enough stuff to make like a Guy Fawkes night?
I don't know.
To make what?
I don't know
Guy-
that there's that much kindling.
I'm sure we could set off a couple of fireworks.
I don't think
before
I
the
want
ship is
to
dark.
in the small space that is the
No,
tiny hive.
I just mean just in case we need a very, very big explosion later on.
Alright, and we are using up some of our seafood haul from the bag of colding.
Okay.
We need to get
I
out of
will
this rain so we can make
subtract
fish
that.
jerky.
Alright, so is anybody helping me cook?
Callan can help you cook.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Wow. So
Oh my
you,
god,
you make
skip didn't
this
learn.
nice little fire to cook the food with, and something about like those slings that you use for kindling like adds a little bit of flavor to it for some reason.
They were some
And
made out of hickory. Who knew?
Hmm.
and it just gives like this really robust flavor to the seafood that you got.
Right? Smoke.
And yeah, you all get an inspiration point for the day with a natural 20.
Heck yeah. And I will reduce in the notes some of the amount of food.
All right. Anything else you guys want to do?
Nope. I can't think of anything at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm subtracting 20 pounds of shrimp and crawfish and probably 4 pounds of fish
Okay.
from that feast.
Perfect.
Sounds good.
I want to make sure that we're actively using it up.
All right. For this day of travel, who wants to roll a d20?
I'll do it.
Okay.
4. Here we go
4.
again.
Okay. So you spend the rest of the day traveling and nothing of interest happens. Just more and more rain.
Is it lightning at all?
There's definitely the occasional lightning, yes.
No, not lightning isn't lightning strikes. I mean, is the
Oh,
is
the
the
rain
rain?
lightning?
Yes.
Rain kind of, yeah.
It it has not let up yet, no.
Has it gotten worse at all? Or is it kind of
It doesn't
steady?
seem to be getting worse. It seems
It's
rather
staying
steady.
the same. Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right, so yeah, that
That lessen the guilt.
No. The
That
fact
whole-
that it's sustained at a steady rate with it being this much of a downfall, I'm more worried.
so that whole day goes by without issue. The next day, I'd like another d20, please, from someone.
I'll do it this time.
Yep. 4 club.
3.
Aw.
We're really rolling bad.
Yeah, see, Meter, see what happens when you say we were really well and everything. This happens.
All right, so because of like the amount of rainfall and just how muddy it is, you guys are traveling a little slower. But later into the evening, you do see ahead what looks to be a large river.
Close. Are the banks to overflowing?
They have definitely overflowed.
Is it a river we've been to before that had little water tentacles?
It definitely looks familiar, although it's definitely widened by a significant amount.
Okay.
But yes, you are back to that river now, the Rosewater River. So it's less pink than before because of all the overflowing, but
probably much rougher now with the sheer torrent of water.
Yes. Correct. Yeah, the water is like much more like rapids at the moment. The further in to the center of the river you get. So what would you guys like to do?
Callan speak to them telepathically last time, I think. When we asked them to carry the horses.
Mm-hmm.
Do we need to do that though? Because doesn't somebody have walking on water?
The horses don't.
Yeah,
Put the
but you have the
horses away?
carriage. Yeah, remember you can put the horses and
Oh,
carriage
that's
away in the
true.
bottle.
Yeah, we have the ring of water walking, I think it is.
Is
Somewhere.
that an
Yes, you have
attunement
one ring of
item?
water walking.
It is let me pull it.
It was not. It was one of the ones that wasn't.
Right, and I think I handed it off to someone. No, I don't. I have it in the bag of holding until we need it, and it's just when you wear it.
Okay,
you
because what
stand and move
we
across
could
as if it
always
were
do,
solid ground.
put the horses away. I can
Mhm.
fly across. And somebody could try to walk.
I can misty step over.
Honestly, yeah, if we don't want to burn spells, if you don't mind ferrying the ring back and forth, Nene, we can walk across one at a time with the ring and you just fly the ring back over to the next person.
Yep, just take time.
Yep,
If you're okay with that.
I can do that.
Okay, so I'll pull out the ring of water walking and be like, okay, who's going first?
Let me make sure my boots are actually on. Yes,
Yeah,
my
make sure
boots are
they're
actually
in.
attuned, yes.
How far is your face step, Son?
Yeah, what?
Misty step is 30 feet.
30 feet.
Oh yeah, it's it's further
It's
than
much
that.
wider, yeah. We can't do
Yeah.
that anymore.
It's okay.
All right. So what order are you all going in?
I will wait on this side.
Well, I think
I'm
we
a
should
bit
put the horses
hesitant.
away first.
Yeah, I will go ahead and focus and recall
have a
the
quick-
horses.
I have a quick question. How are we
Mhm.
going to get Moro and Luna across? Because they can't exactly wear the ring.
Yeah, they can.
Can they?
Magic stuff is interesting.
Okay. Then can
Unless
I
Meteor has an objection to that.
It would be interesting.
Because I was gonna say I'll sit on Moro and me and Moro can go across together.
I know magic
They
items
wanna-
change size to fit the wearer most
If you
times.
really want me to expend Wall of Thorns again, that is an option.
I will allow you to put the ring on their tails.
Okay,
Okay.
that was my thought for Luna anyways, putting it on her tail.
Okay, can I put the ring on Moro's tail and me and Moro can go across together?
Yeah, because she can
Ideas.
ride Moro.
Oh, you're
Please
gonna
no.
ride Moro. Interesting. Okay.
Will Moro be able to withstand the current
Well,
while...
the point of the ring is that you move as though it were solid ground.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So she'd
So
be
you wouldn't
fine
deal
with
the rough
Pika.
waters. Yeah, it wouldn't
Mhm.
matter.
Should be fine.
You
with
could
the water.
also always
Alright.
do as well then, just have Moro come back and forth for people.
Yeah.
True. Although I don't. Would Aurora even fit on Moro's back?
Probably not. He's a
He'd
pretty
probably
big
have
guy.
to walk across himself.
Yeah. So
Alright,
if
so-
Aurora goes across,
Is it bad that I'm imagining if Moro was going to help Callan over, that Callan wouldn't be riding Moro, Moro would have Callan in
I
Mora's
was about
mouth?
to say yeah, Moro would probably pick Callan up.
Callan's
Okay,
gonna
so-
get more wet.
So what's happening then?
So
Is
what's
Lilia
the
bringing
order?
it back, or is Moro coming back?
I would say have Moro carry some people. Because
Okay,
I,
if Moro, I was gonna say if Moro can carry me and Saf in one go, that at least gets 2 people across.
I'd say Moro can carry one person at a time.
Okay, then
I
I'll
will
go
be
with
coming
Moro.
over last, regardless.
Okay,
I'll come over in the middle.
Alright,
I'll go
so
over
Moro's
first.
coming back. Then who's next?
send Safi over, and then
Stick
Stick.
or Staff? Staffy then Stick?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had a bad experience with this river one time, so
Alright. Moro comes
Then I
back.
will have to fly over at one point too. Yeah. Give me a
Take the
second.
ring
I need to
to
blow my nose.
Aurora.
While they are
Yep.
ferrying people,
Mm-hmm.
I will go ahead and pull one of my flowers and kind of drop it onto the river just to see if
Okay.
our elemental friends pop up, if it gets stopped
Okay.
from moving or anything, or if it just goes away.
Okay,
Okay.
so then since most people are over, can I get the ring from Moro so I can get Luna across?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Lily will
Yep.
fly over with the ring to give it to Luna. Yep.
Okay.
So then I
Uh,
will put the ring onto
Or
Luna.
you can honestly
So-
walk across with the ring on and bring it to Luna. That would probably be
yeah,
less
how are
risky.
you doing it?
Fly.
Okay.
She's taking no chances.
So you're holding on to the ring and
I
flying
would say
across.
that's more dangerous, but
Well, I will
So
put the
go-
ring on, but I will still fly.
Put the ring on and still fly.
yeah, I think the flying in the storm is the dangerous part personally, but
Well, it's not a thunderstorm yet, right?
no, but the rain buffeting could mean that she loses balance and she might
Um,
drop the ring.
Yeah, I was gonna say go ahead and roll me either a dex or an athletics check, please.
That's my
But then she
worry.
put it on.
Okay, because of the flying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Meteor had the same thought I did.
Yep, I did.
Okay, well, they're both the same, so we'll try.
Oh.
Keep in mind, I put the ring on.
Hmm.
Does she start plummeting towards the water? What happens?
I wouldn't have
Okay,
been
let me
flying
let
too
me think
high
for a
over it.
second. Let me think what happens here.
As a heads up, I wouldn't have been flying too high over it, though.
For the record, I was looking for a 10 or higher. So as you're flying over, rain coming down, you're completely soaked. The ring starts to slip off your finger.
Are you seriously going to do this to us, Meteor?
Go ahead and roll me another either athletics or dexterity check to try and catch the ring. It's gonna be
Meteor?
a little bit higher this time. Yes.
Can I, if need be, step in with a Misty Step Dimension Door combo?
Yeah.
Okay, because that's why I'm kind of waiting
Yep. That's fine.
to save if necessary.
15 was what you needed. So the ring starts to slip off your finger, and
I
as it's
clenched my
plummeting,
fist.
you catch it. It actually does come off your finger, and with your other hand, you reach out and catch it in your hand. And then you're able to make it the rest of the way across.
You're gonna kill me with this one, Meteor.
Don't fly in rainstorms.
My question is, why could I fly across the first time?
It wasn't
It wasn't
raining.
stormy.
No, she's talking about when she flew across the first time
With
just now.
San. Yeah, why could I
Because
fly
you weren't
across?
wearing the ring.
He was just worrying
grumble,
about the ring.
grumble.
Yep.
Yeah, it happens.
Okay, so I will put the
Peter surprised me there.
ring on Luna then, and I will fly along beside her as she
Okay.
walks across.
So why did I surprise you, Curio?
You surprised me. Even I'm not that evil, so that surprised me from you.
I put it at a pretty low DC.
We're using
be
the
fair.
ring to actively cross a river, and then you're immediately like, okay, let's try to make them lose the ring. And it's like,
Okay, so
that is kind of mean.
I am
put it at
taking
a 10.
I am taking the ring off of Luna. I am putting it into the freaking bag of holding. Tying
Okay.
it back to putting it back in my backpack, and I'm flying back over.
We swear,
Okay.
Meteor, if you make her try and drop that bag of holding,
No,
Do I make it
you
across this time?
You make it across fine this time.
So I
You're
take.
much more conscious of the ring this time.
So then
Why
I will.
aren't we continuing to use Moro to ferry people across now that Luna's across?
the Aurora thing
Because
is kind of heavy,
Aurora
and I was
is-
waiting till last.
Yes.
Okay, so Curio didn't want to go.
Yep.
Yes. So
Yep.
I will give the ring to Aurora, taking it out of the
Mhm.
bag. I'll be like,
Okay.
please, for the love of God, be careful with this thing.
Have no fear, I shall be careful with it.
That ring has suddenly become the center of our universe.
So then I will fly alongside Aurora as he crosses.
Crosses over.
Okay. Now, Aurora,
Yes.
you get across just fine.
Okay.
Oh, meteor. So then
Alright.
I'll
Last
take
but
it.
not least.
Oh, I will take it back from Aurora, throw it back in the bag of holding, and go back to
Poor
Curio.
Yep.
I'm like panicked now.
Yeah, I'm going to be holding that thing. I'm going to clench my claw, and
Okay.
I have it on my finger, so it's not going to slip off. But I'm definitely going to be holding on really, really tight to one of her feet and tiptoeing across the water.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys end up making it across.
And I will give it to Zeppelin.
I will put the ring back in the main bag of holding where it is safe.
And then I will take a deep breath and just be like,
Gonna pat you
to
on
be
the
fair,
shoulder.
I was
Be like,
only
"It's
planning.
okay."
I was only planning to do that check once after half the people were across,
Poor Nene.
and I put it at a very low DC.
It happens.
Yup.
Poor Nene.
All right,
we
so
made
you guys
it.
make it across.
Good save, Banana. Good save. I'll have to remember that for later.
All right.
and I put it on.
So, what do you guys want to do now?
Don't we?
Keep going. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Can we see an edge of the clouds since we've been traveling for a while?
Nope.
Or are we still pretty much full cover? Okay.
It's still full cover.
Meteor, what was the outcome of me tossing the flower into the river?
It drifted downriver.
Okay.
So no
Nothing
elementals.
came up at the moment.
No elementals present right now.
All right. So you guys resummon the horses on the other side.
Yep.
And continue on your way.
Yep.
And sally forth.
And not too long after, you guys end up coming to the very familiar field of flowers that you crossed through before. However, they are looking a bit more waterlogged at the moment.
Overfed.
Mm-hmm.
This
Possibly-
is where we
possibly
met
drowning
distraction.
slightly. Yes, Linus.
I forget, was there a problem with the flowers?
I don't remember. Hold on. Look through my notes real quick. It's been forever since we've been here. Been
Yep.
quite a while.
Talon's gonna pipe up and say, "Didn't we have a picnic here?"
Yeah, I don't remember anything wrong with the flowers. I don't have anything in my notes. So I
Okay.
think it was just Linus was following us in a bush.
I don't think this is a good time to have a picnic. I
Yeah,
don't think it would be as fun.
Linus was invisible in the flowers.
Oh,
You guys
okay.
spotted him.
Yeah, the flowers were
Aurora
spreading open, and I
spotted him, yeah.
pounced on the nothing.
Okay,
Sorry.
this wasn't the bush following then.
Yep.
That was
I keep
prior to that.
missing my mute when I cough. Gosh darn it.
I've not heard it, so I think
Yeah, I've not
we're
heard
good.
it.
Discord's usually pretty good. That's why Honey's loud laughs tend to get
I've
cut
noticed that OBS is catching it though, so Stream got it.
off. Yeah.
Okay. So rest of the day, I assume you're continuing through the flower field.
Yeah.
Are you riding through or walking through?
It's a very dense flower field, right?
Yep.
It would probably be best to walk through because the ground and stuff might be softer and we might need to push the cart and all that. So take our
Okay.
time and make it slow is my idea.
I will activate Speak with Plants.
Okay. Um. Okay. Is there anything specific you're wanting to say to them, or are you just listening?
So asking, are y'all doing okay? I know there's a lot of water.
Water. No more water, please. I've had enough.
Poor plants.
I don't know if we can stop it.
I don't need any more water. In general, the flowers around you sound a bit dreary, not as chipper as they did the last time you were here.
They sound drowned?
Yeah.
It's a dreary, rainy day.
They're not dead. They're still alive, but definitely have had better days.
Can you at least ask them to move out of the way or lean over so we can see the ground better to make our travel easier?
Can
And don't
you
smush?
move a little bit? We don't want to trample you as we walk through the field. If you can just move out of the way a little bit.
They can lean.
Yep.
Yeah, so they do lean ever so slightly. I believe you asked them to do the same thing the last time.
I'm
Mhm.
pretty sure it did.
It seems like they have a little less strength than before. They don't move quite as much out of the way as the last time.
These flowers are
But they do attempt to obey that request. So
Great,
you
unfortunately, none of us have control water.
so you end up making it through the forest, the flower forest.
I mean, I could get control water, but I don't know how that would help.
One of the things that control water does is it lets you control or stop rain in your area.
And you ended up making it back to the road where it curved off for. I assume you guys pulled the cart back out.
I would assume yes.
Okay. So you get back in the cart, attempt to dry off a bit, travel a bit more for the remainder of the day, but it is getting to nighttime once again.
Question.
Mhm.
What level of spell should we have right now?
4th is the highest.
Yeah.
I can take control water.
Well, I'm trying to look at what it does in 5e. I might be
Control
thinking of a different
weathers
one.
let you do the rain thing.
Gotcha, I was thinking of that one.
So water doesn't do it.
No.
Right, and I was thinking of my other character, the water genasi, who has
I think
an
control water lets you
control
part
rain.
a river.
It
It
does.
does.
It lets you redirect flow as well.
Weather is 8th, so I can't do weather.
Yeah, the one of the genasi characters that I was building for the other campaign has the ability to negate rainstorms.
Oh dang.
Okay.
Yep, high level stuff is fun.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys can take another long rest. Not that you used any spells or anything.
I mean, we get
And
to well, the only Nene,
Hmm?
you should have used your inspiration on that dex check
Oh, yeah, I forgot about it.
because now it's gone because we're long resting.
Yeah, I forgot about it.
It goes away with no use. Slightly a waste. Oh well.
all right,
So we set up camp.
yep, you can
Can
set up
you
camp.
show us where we are on the map so people can see?
Yes.
Oh, that would be good.
I
Yeah.
can.
Because we've been traveling for, like 3 days now,
Yep.
and it's about 9 o'clock.
Yes, it is. All right. So you guys are right around here. Oh, let me do it on that
From
one.
where?
Right around here.
All the way over there.
Yep.
So let me pan my map so that my stream can see where you just pointed.
Oh wow, we've barely moved.
Yeah, I'm like I
Or sorry.
thought we were
Nope.
going the other way.
Nope. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Hang on.
Or are we over here?
Yeah, you were up there.
Yeah,
So
but
that-
we were
Okay.
way further than that. Yeah.
Yep. My bad.
Because
Wrong river.
Serpent Lake is where the group was. The
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It was
druids.
wrong river.
Okay, so we're here.
Ooh,
I knew
okay,
you were on the
lot
other side
better,
of the
lot
river.
better.
Yeah.
We're not far from Donnelly at this point.
Correct. You're like a 2 or 3 day trek from Donnelly.
Okay.
How far are we from the hideout?
From the hideout,
Yeah.
about the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
A little less.
Yeah, the hideout was like half a day from Donnelly or something like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
So,
So it might not be a bad idea to drop into Donnelly and see how that's doing and restock on things before we continue moving on in our journey.
Yep. See if anything has happened to the tiefling issue in Donnelly.
That will
Yeah.
also be the straightest path to the road,
Yep.
which would make travel a lot easier and quicker for us.
mm-hmm. Okay.
Now the problem with choosing not to long rest, Buff Bud, is you automatically incur a rank of exhaustion.
Correct.
You take a level of exhaustion if you choose
Yeah.
not to long rest.
That is
Bad.
correct.
Or you roll for it, stuff like that.
And then everything's a disadvantage. It is very bad.
Yeah, no thank you. I don't do well at disadvantage.
That's when the dice really start rolling low.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so we're here. Donnelly
Any
is
change in the
here.
rain?
Sorry. Have you taken your long rest?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So
Yes,
roll
and I would have
perception
passed
for
the
that
height.
if you'd like. 19.
Can I do a nature check as well?
Sure. 21. Yeah, so between the both of you, so when you went to bed, it was still very much in full force. This morning, it seems to have let up a bit.
Okay, good.
It's still raining, but it does seem to be
Not as heavy.
Mm-hmm.
It's starting to fade, at least a little bit.
Or we're starting to reach the edge of it.
Yeah, it's winding down or we're on the edge.
With your perception, it still looks like it goes as far as you can see.
Okay, so the clouds are still continuing.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So it doesn't look like you're towards the edge of it.
Would I be able to estimate with my nature check based on the darkness of the clouds and how long we've been traveling in it versus where it is now, roughly how long it would take to finish? Would that be something reasonable for me to kind
Roll
of...
a 21.
Yeah. Because I specifically was doing nature, so I'm looking at the composition of clouds.
Yep. I'd say with your 21, you would estimate that after several more days, it might be stopping. If it continues to decline as it has
Right, if it
overnight.
continues this pace.
Mhm.
If
Okay.
it follows the natural progression of rain,
Correct.
this magical rain.
I am just shaking my head at Severed subscriber message.
What was that?
What do you call a pigeon that can't find its way home? Broken.
Mm,
Nice.
All
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys continue back on the journey, on the road back to Donnelly, from the sounds of it.
Yep. If it
And
becomes night when we're close to the base, the hideout, probably stay at the hideout overnight.
I did not out myself as a tiefling to Donnelly as a whole last time we were there, so I will disguise again before we go into the city when that becomes a thing.
Yep.
So traveling through the day, you do end up. Actually, Aurora, roll me perception, please.
okay.
13. Okay. So, in like late morning, as you're traveling down the road, you spot what looks like an older gentleman, kind of sat along the side of the road, just completely soaked.
Hmm.
And it looks like he is not having a fun time.
See, there's my bad roll meteor. There you go.
So, do you want to do anything?
I was looking for another illusion because we just had to deal with the hags. But
Yeah.
I rolled a 1.
It looks legit to you, Saflin.
Yeah.
Severed, thank you for the 61-month resub.
I'm just gonna shrug.
What do the monkey and pancake batter have in common? They both love bananas.
Okay. Severed's on the
banana
yolks today.
pancakes.
So, Aurora.
Yep.
What do you want to do?
What are my options again?
Well,
What do you want to do?
Yeah.
There's
Okay.
an old man on the side of
Yeah.
the road who looks very drenched with water. What do you want to do?
It does
Very
not look like he's having a happy day.
Like he's having a bad
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
We should stop and ask him if he needs a ride somewhere.
Okay.
Would you like a ride into town?
Well, first I think ask how he's doing, where he's headed.
Will probably disguise myself
Yeah.
before he sees me, if I can.
Okay.
In case he's from Donnelly.
So you go to approach him, and he looks like he is currently asleep on the side of the road.
Okay. Poke him with a stick.
Breathing sounds kind of shallow as well.
Do I need to do a medical check on him?
Again, poke
It
him
might
might
not be a
want
bad
to.
idea.
Poke him with a stick.
Son, don't poke the sleeping man with a stick.
I want to poke him with a stick.
He might be sick.
I want to poke him with a stick.
Oh,
Still
so you
not the.
poke him with a stick?
I don't
I
think
will
that's the
not
best
let
idea.
Son poke the man with a stick.
No, I want to poke him with a stick. Fine, I'll poke Curio with a stick. He won't. poke me with a
That's
stick.
acceptable. I will fence her with my tail. My fluffy but wet
you
tail.
poke him with the stick, and Kirio's tail just keeps thwapping it out of the way, and then you have a sword fight with his tail.
Yep. We're fencing.
All right. Anything anyone else wants to do?
She's checking vitals. She's doing her medical
Well,
stuff.
I'd have to get out of the cart to do that, though, wouldn't I?
Yes, you would.
Okay, so I will hop out of the cart. Is Aurora going to come with to check and see how the man is?
I'm
Because
going
I'm
to
scared to go
assume
alone.
Mm-hmm.
that just in case we also parked right next to him.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right, Aurora?
Yes.
That way, if we needed to lift and carry, it wouldn't take us very long to get him in.
So I'll look at Aurora and be like, "Please come with me. I'm a little scared after those hags."
Pika, if I can borrow the hat of disguise.
And
Ye-
then I'll
Can I
try to
poke him
get
with a
close
stick?
enough up to him to do a medicine check.
I want to poke somebody with a stick. That's not curio.
Don't look at me.
You
I'm
are
already a stick, remember?
I was about to say you are.
You have him trained.
Mm-hmm.
And he like puts his fingers up in the shape of a cross towards you.
The hat of
Don't.
disguise.
I'll go and try and bite him.
Alright. So Lily is doing
It's
a
an
medicine check,
attendant.
18. So it seems like he might have a little bit of a fever.
Okay.
I just have to say this because I don't know if Pika can see the chats, but Buff Bud in Banana's chat has said that they like Sans reaction,
It's
Okay,
a very
so-
like
San
Sans way of
reaction.
thinking.
It's
He-
a very San reaction.
He
Oh,
looks like he has a fever.
Mm-hmm.
can I still poke him with a stick?
No,
Yeah, with your medicine check, it seems like he has a fever.
Can I
especially
hit
be sick.
curio with a stick?
Lesser restoration would take care of that, correct?
I believe so.
Whatever one is disease, maybe? Depends on if it's.
Disease or condition.
Then
Yeah.
I think that would qualify,
Yeah.
yes.
Condition can be blinded, deaf, paralyzed, or poisoned.
I think
So-
disease would cover whatever this is.
Also, I have a quick question. How much longer are we going?
Yeah,
No,
we should be stopping after this.
Yep, we'll be stopping very shortly.
I
Yeah,
think
we need to
disease
stop
is the
because I'm
catch-all for
I have to
anything
come
that
eat
isn't
dinner.
one of those.
So I'll
Right,
look up.
disease is any kind of sickness.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I will look up to Aurora and be like, "Do you want to wake him? He does look like he's ill."
Yeah, I'll do that. I will wake him.
Because I don't want to just touch him and scare the crap out of him and have him attack me.
I'll wake him.
Again, poking with
how-
a stick is a valid option.
How are you waking him, Aurora?
Poke him with a stick.
I'm gonna poke him with a stick.
I
It
love
works.
Gently poke him with the stick.
Be
Alright.
like, "Sir, sir."
All right, you
Pretty
poke him
much.
with a stick. He's still asleep. Seems like he's out of it.
Banana,
Thwack
What?
him with a stick.
if you want to save your lesser restoration,
Poke him
Aurora
with more of a
can
stick.
Aurora
also-
can lay on hands to do it.
Yeah.
It's on
I-
my staff as well, though. So my staff is
Mhm.
recharged fully.
Okay.
So I'm going to go just lay a hand on his shoulder and use my staff to do lesser restoration. See
Okay.
if that makes any difference to him.
All right, you use lesser restoration. Roll me another medicine check.
Kind of touch her. Oh, never mind. Don't worry about it. I was gonna give you bardic inspiration, but you already rolled.
So yeah, the fever seems to break after that. And whereas he had a slight grimace on his face during his sleep, has now kind of relaxed a little, ever so slightly.
He might no longer be sick, but he's still very exhausted from having been sick and out in the ring. We should probably get him in and go to town.
So since my hand's already on his shoulder, I'm going to try to slightly shake him, see if I can get him to awake and be like, "Sir, are you okay, sir?"
Um. Sorry. Yeah, he still does not wake yet.
Okay.
Exhaustion.
I guess, do we take him with us? What if he's trying to go in the opposite direction?
I don't think he's gonna go anywhere until he wakes up.
I think back to town's probably the better option, personally. Because the other way is a river that he can't get across.
Yeah, so I guess do we take him with us? Looks to Aurora and then looks to the rest. I can't wake him.
Flip a coin.
What do we
Heads,
do?
We take him with us. Tails, we leave him.
I'm fine taking, because if we leave him, he's still out here in the rain,
Yeah, he's
laying
not.
exposed.
He's
So
just gonna get sick again if we leave
Yeah.
him in the rain. So I think we take him with us to town.
Buff Bud's thought is if you briefly kidnap someone to make sure they don't die, it's probably fine.
Alright, so do you guys get him in the cart then?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now can I poke him with a stick?
He's already been poked.
Gently.
It's not like I'm asking to poke him with a dagger. I'm asking to poke him with a stick.
Sticks can still be sharp.
I'm just imagining Son asking to poke him with a stick and then grabbing Callan's hand and using Callan's finger to poke him.
That was what I was thinking at one point. I will use a stick, not a stick.
The stick.
But Callan, give me a hand.
So you get him in the cart, and San does a little pokey sneak with her stick. Still does not rouse.
So on to the town.
All right.
Yep.
You guys.
I want to see how long it will take for me to just like poke like sporadically.
And you'll poke him in the side until he wakes up.
Yeah, either that or I'm gonna scream down his ear.
Okay. So you guys are going for like another 2 hours, and with San occasionally poking him with a stick. And after about 2 hours, he starts to stir. His eyes start to open.
Don't. Now I'm gonna want to whack
Looks
him with the
around,
stick to
says,
knock him back.
"Oh, what a pain."
I'll
I
look at
imagine he has
him.
a pain in his side and a big bruise.
Yep.
For, he's been constantly
I'm in a
poked.
really bratty mood.
Seems I got lost in the rain.
Hi, sir. How are you
And that's
feeling?
where we're gonna go ahead and end it.
Woohoo!
Son's upset that she didn't find the treasure.
Yeah. Meat is mean to me.
So all good.
All right. Well, good job, everyone.
Yay.
Good job for not losing the ring of water walking the first time we use it.
Yep,
Good job.
so
Yes.
We will pick this up again, not next week,
hopefully the
Yes.
week after.
Honey Packathon,
Yes.
Yep.
but probably the week after that.
Also, again,
Yes.
happy anniversary, everybody.
Yeah, happy anniversary! 1 year playing this game.
Woot
Yeah.
woot.
Crazy.
Amazing.
Yep.
54 episodes?
Yep, that's
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
today is.
Oh,
Episode
wow.
54.
Yep.
Alright. So we're gonna call the stream here. So bye.
Bye.
Thank
It'll
y'all
be
for watching.
May the
Thank y'all
5th
for
be
listening.
with you.
And we'll see you all
Revenge
next
of the
time.
5th.
Oh,
Bye.
gosh.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.